In problem number 51, it says 1/6 of the girls and 2/7 of the boys in a school marching band are in the percussion section. The percussion section has 6 girls and 10 boys. How many students are in the marching band? Explain. Well, there are two different ways of looking at this problem, maybe more than two ways, but there are two ways at least to look at it. And it is a little complicated. First of all, we understand what we're trying to find out is how many students are there in the marching band. So, number of students in the band. And we can make a very simple equation by stating the number of students in the band is made up of number of boys, plus the number of girls. Now, why would we know to use number of boys and number of girls? Because they're both listed in this, they're both mentioned in this problem. So all of the students in the band are made up of the number of boys plus the number of girls. So that might give us a strategy, because what we're going to need to do to find the total number of students in the band is to find the number of boys and the number of girls. And we have some hints about both. First of all, we're told that 1/6 of the girls and 2/7 of the boys are in the percussion section. So 1/6 of the girls, 1/6 of the girls, again, of in a math problem usually indicates multiplication. So 1/6 times G, being the number of girls in the band, that's one thing we know, and are in the percussion section. And we also know that there are 6 girls in the percussion section. So both of these are two different ways of stating the number of girls in the percussion section. Now, can we use that equation to solve for the number of girls in the band? Of course we can. All we need to do is multiply both sides by 6, and we end up with G is equal to 36. So there are 36 girls in the band. Similarly, we have 2/7 of the boys in the band are in the percussion section, and we're told that there are 10 boys in the percussion section. So this would be number of boys in the percussion section. All right, again we have an equation. Now, some students like to divide both sides by 2/7 here. I'm going to suggest that a simpler way would be to multiply both sides by the reciprocal of the 2/7. Sorry, that's 7/2. And you'll see what happens is that 7 times 2 over 2 times 7, the product of two reciprocals is always equal to 1. And because of that, we get B is equal to 10 times 7 is 70/2, which is 35. So we can say that the total is equal to the girls plus the boys, which is 36 plus 35, or T is equal to 71 students in the band. All right. Now, I did mention that there's another way of looking at it that's not as algebraic, and it goes like this. If we know that 1/6 of the girls are in the percussion section, so 1/6, so we make a fraction bar broken down by sixths. and each of those small rectangles has the same value. And if 1/6 is equal to 6, then that means that each sixth has to be equal to 6, and so there would be a total of 36 girls. Now, if 2/7 is equal to 10 for the boys, if 2 out of 7 is equal to 10, then 1/7 should be equal to 5. We know that 2 of them equals 10, and each one is the same, so then each one should be equal to 5, and 7 5s would be boys equal to 35. So that's another way, without setting up equations, that we could also come up with 36 girls and 35 boys for a total of 71 students in the band. Ideally, it's great to see both of them. We want to work on setting up equations and solving them, but this is a great way to double check your answer, or if you get stuck, another way to solve the problem.